What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Morrissey. Once again, major shout out to Seb for sharing a number of things, including Morrissey's solo material, and we're going back to the material from 89 to 90, including Bona Drag tracks, which I hadn't already reacted to. I think there's maybe some other odds and ends in the folder as well. In any case, the next tune is called Interesting Drug. It's an interesting phrase. Obviously, drug may not necessarily be a narcotic. It could be some experience or some hobby or pursuit that for a person gives them an elation, indeed a dopamine release that mimics what is often associated with chemical drug use, meaning feelings of euphoria or exhilaration and so on. Nevertheless, I imagine it to be more figurative rather than literal. Obviously, I could be wrong, but that would be my expectation, that we're dealing with the word drug by way of analogy. In any case, let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Morrissey. The track is Interesting Drug, and it's a track from 1989, I believe. What year was this written?
They're saving their own skins by ruining people's lives. Bad, bad people on the rise. The young married couple in debt ever felt high. The young married couple in debt ever felt high. On a government scheme designed to kill your dream of another. Once la 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 la, interesting drug, the one that you took. Tell the truth, it really helped you. An interesting drug, the one that you took. God, it really, really helped you. You wonder why we're only half ashamed, because enough is too much. And look around, can you blame us? Can you blame us? On a government scheme designed to kill your dream from another day. Once la 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 la, interesting drug, the one that you took. Tell the truth, it really helped you. An interesting drug, the one that you took. God, it really, really helped you. You wonder why we're only half ashamed, because enough is too much. And look around, can you blame us? Can you blame us?
Like the drum rhythm. Interesting. Before I get to what I caught from the lyrics, sonically, in one way it sounds very much like a Smiths tune in that it's dealing with some interesting subject matter, to use the terminology of the song, but has this happy, bouncy sort of feel to it. But we're talking about bad people on the rise, and we're talking about, like, you know, something being pursued to, like, crush your dreams. But again, it has this light, fun feel, and I love the line before the title phrase, which is just like la la la, or something to that effect. So I was amused by that, but ultimately, like a Smith song, there's sort of an instrumental ride out after the main section of the tune with the lyrics. I feel like that happens a lot in Smith's tunes. But the part at the end there was this extra aspect of the production that sort of gave it this frenetic, there's some tension there type of feel. And that didn't necessarily feel like, vintage classic Smith. So, again, as I go through the Morrissey catalog, inevitably I'm going to be like thinking about how it sounds similar to and or different from the Smiths material, and oftentimes I think the word "and" will likely be relevant. That there'll be, in some ways, the way he sings in some passages and so on. But I've already heard some Morrissey tunes that felt notably distinct from or far away from a lot of the Smiths catalog, because of course that evolved over the course of the albums that I've heard. And as I've been doing, I will be doing another non-album Smiths track in the same batch, so I have more of that to hear, nevertheless, or more of the Smiths to hear, I mean. But yeah, it was interesting, because like, it's, the idea of like, you took a drug so that you could speak more honestly, or truth, or whatever, which, it's like, what is it, sodium pentothal? I think I'm getting that wrong, but I was like, wait, so like, is this, more of bad people, like, giving you something to make you speak the way they want? But I feel like that was maybe just, again, like an analogy about, you needed something to like let you speak more candidly. Either way, most of the themes that I caught, like, bad people on the rise and dreams being stamped out and so on, it all sounds pretty dark and draconian. I feel like there was a reference to a specific policy, like that now in the moment I can't recall, but late 80s, I don't know exactly what's going on in the UK at that point, exactly how long Thatcher's reign was, but at that point, in the U.S., things are maybe a little bit different than the Reagan, like most of the 80s, but not that much. So I feel like there's maybe some like socio-cultural references going on here, but ultimately it could be much more specific, or like individual, rather than making like larger observations. In any case, I did enjoy his vocals as always. I mean, there's no like Morrissey like vocal performance where I find it uninteresting. He just has a really interesting way of singing. Certainly, it's kind of his own style, and the way he can just kind of hang and float on melodies sometimes, I've always from the very earliest days of the deep dive, found very compelling. So another cool performance by him in that regard. Looking forward to hearing what people have to say about this one. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.